going from probably the worst team in the NFL to the best team in the NFC, do you think the Eagles are the best team in the NFC?
I think they're the best team in the NFL. Because my thing I've been saying with the Eagles, it's like they're clearly not at their best. And they're still the best. I'm just going to crown them as that right now. Like, if you are not playing your best brand of football and you're still the best team out there, like, how can I not give you knocks? And that's why I think it's funny. Like, I'm seeing, like, this is not the consensus, at least from what I'm seeing. A lot of people have, like, it's like the Ravens train right now. And there's a lot of different trains people are riding, still on the Chiefs. I'm over here and I'm like, look, man, I know the Eagles have got some issues. I know they're not, but that's why they should be number one. Like, they've got issues and they still are pulling out all these wins. Jalen Hurts still clearly is getting healthier and healthier. He's still got a lot of health. He's got to get healthier. But if he's playing like this and he's not all the way healthy, like, again, I'm not going to look at it as a negative. I'm going to look at it glass half full. Like, they're going to keep getting better and better. They're already a great team. For me, it's just like it's simple. It's just like, and we know that the moxie and the pedigree of this team, like, they just showed us that they were a couple snaps away from doing it last year. I mean, it's like,
yeah. I mean, when you have two receivers like A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith who are balling out, it's kind of hard to stop that offense, especially when you have such a threat with Jalen Hurts and the offensive line and DeAndre Swift. It's, maybe that's why Dallas only had 3 sacks.
And even I know Kenneth Gainwell has an interesting reputation. I know a lot of
yeah.
I know it is.
He's interesting.
He had a hell of a rep when he did that flip. When he did that flip over Stephon Gilmore, I just gotta give him that. Like, I was cheesing my screen. I'm like, he got some love back from the Eagles fans on that one. He got some love back from Philly. I mean, yeah, this offense as a whole. This defense, that's the thing. It's like they don't have to play their best right now, and we see what they can do. But it comes down to, for me, come playoff time, like, that Eagles D-line, you don't want to see them. Like that.
No.
We talk about
5
how
sacks.
I keep talking about how a lot of these teams, what they're missing is a lot of these teams, if they even just got one of these edge rushers for the Eagles or interior rushers, I'd say they're ready to go. But the Eagles have all of them. And then, see what I'm saying? It's like when you got this pass rush with all this is the year to do it. Last year, I thought, it's like, yeah, last year was really a year too. Now it's like, you really got to do it this year. Because if you're an Eagles fan, I think this has got to be it.
This has to be the year. I feel like that's how the San Francisco 49ers felt trading for Chase Young. Like, they felt like this is their year. Now, let me ask you this, because it probably is not their year with the way they've been playing. Is it Dak Prescott or is it Mike McCarthy?
That's what's crazy is this was Dak's best game in a long time. They're in at 74 yards, 3 touchdowns, basically on a 66% completion clip. I mean, that's a hell of a game.
Right.
It's like, I don't know. I don't think. How about like, it's not specifically either. The Cowboys still just consistently. It's crazy. It's like what's going on here? Like, what is the narrative? Is what the narrative has been, and it sucks. It's like, I'm so tired of this actually being the narrative, bro. I'm actually so tired of just being like, same old Cowboys. It's actually getting boring. Like,
yeah, I know every year.
I know dudes like Stephen A. Smith love it. If you're a Cowboys hater, you love it. That's the thing. Me, myself, I'm actually no Cowboy hater. I don't like them. I don't hate them. It's like, for me, this is so tiresome and ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. It's the same shit every year. It has been since I'm in fucking middle school. I think you feel the same way. I mean, has it ever changed?
They talk about them every year, and some years feel better than others, but after watching them, you just never feel like they can get over that hump. Like, you never feel confident about it.
It's like, it's not Dak, it's not Mike, it's the fucking logo. The logo attracts fucking, we're right there, but we're just not there close enough.
It's Jerry
Besides
Jones.
The 90s, I mean, like, what the fuck's going on here? And I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Cowboys fans, I'm sure, agree with what I'm saying at this point. It's literally ridiculous. It has been the same thing on at least a 20-year run. What are we doing? It's like, this is actually getting tiresome. I'm tired of it. I want the Cowboys to either just go be the dominant team that we know they can be, or just fucking just completely shit the bed and just restart all over, because this trend of, like, they're really close and like it's literally been 20 years in a row. What are we doing? This is out of hand.
It's crazy that you talk about.
Besides when they reloaded with Dak and Zeke, and then it's restarted the whole process. I guess I can't forget about that. But you're getting my point. Basically, it's been for like 20 years in a row now the same thing. It's ridiculous.